With the shift from SDR to HDR, we've had to change and adapt a lot of our processes. As Telecartel, Colab, and CH4, we provide services all the way from data management down to mastering and finishing. HDR gives the DOP and the colorist a wider dynamic range to play with, so it becomes even more important to monitor it right on set. The ISO Color Edge Prominence CG3146 HDR monitor then became a necessary part of our workflow, being very useful for us on set so that we know what we're getting in post and how much we can push it.
I started my career with grading on film, and now we are being hit by the wave of HDR, and the dynamic range, what the colors, the contrast, and how the image looks is something really amazing. The ISO CG3146 is an amazing HDR 4K monitor which helps me to get amazing colors in the whites, in the highlights, and huge amount of depth in the blacks. It has got an inbuilt calibration tool that the colors feels very safe when I'm using that, because it is so aligned with what actually the authentic color should be. So it's a big advantage.
HDR has become mainstream currently, and we've been getting a lot of HDR content to work with. We prefer to use the ISO CG3146 in the entire mastering and QC process because that helps me view the picture in full 4K and high dynamic range as graded by the colorist. This also helps me spot QC issues, if any, better.
With the advent of OTT platforms, HDR has become the new normal. We trust ISO to help us along this journey because they make some of the most capable HDR monitors in the market.
Every session is a new session. So every cinematographer has his own style and his method of creating images. So it's a collaboration of the cinematographer's vision, the director's idea, the skills that the artist uses, and the equipment, which is the ISO, which helps me to connect all of them together and really bring out that experience what actually the filmmaker wants to make the audience feel.